Happy Monday, everybody. Yesterday was my birthday and my sister got me this cool shirt, and I've been playing the new Legend of Zelda for like hours and hours. The whole origin of this task thing that's sort of just meaningless and you just do it monotonously for like the rest of eternity comes from my favorite book of all time called The Phantom Tollbooth. And towards the end of the story, this kid named Milo and his two companions run across this demon, and he is the demon of meaningless tasks, and he provides them each a meaningless task which they must complete, and them being the good hero good guys comply, of course, and they start working on it until they figure out what they're doing is actually not helpful at all and run away. But these tasks included moving a pile of dirt like 2 feet to the right using only a pair of tweezers, and you have to go 1 grain of sand at a time. Digging through a mountain with a sewing needle, and then there was another one too that I can't remember. But the point is, that's where I got this idea from, and I feel like I should give it credit because that's kind of that's where I came up with it originally, and I just started thinking about it right then and there, and that was lots of years ago. Holy snoo, that was like 6 or 7 years ago that I read that. So I've spent probably too much time thinking about that. Also, as you can probably tell by this point, I am going to go let my dog in. So The Phantom Tollbooth, it's one of my favorite books ever. It goes through like this mysterious world, and it's just, hello dog, hello. But that's where this whole idea of meaningless tasks came from. I recall that arising. I regret to inform you all that that thing that we wanted to do this weekend was not done, so maybe we'll be getting it done sometime this week. I really hope so. And we're gonna just roll with it and see what happens and do the stuff. So I just wanted to talk about The Phantom Tollbooth for a little bit because I really love that book. The other thing, Spencer, that you brought up, and Katie and Jeff, were the machines. The actual machines that make the noises. And that's one of the most satisfying things about it, is the noise. So that being said, how would our tasks change if we were deaf? Which is a very funny thing, I know, but still, you have to kind of think about it, because the ka-chunk of the paper towel roller is definitely very satisfying, and the zippy of the zipper, but I also think it has a lot to do with the vibrations, which is really just what sound is. So we'd still be able to kind of feel the task. That's weird. But Spencer, machines that do menial tasks for us, I have kind of an affinity with these. I really, really love these kinds of machines. Like the paper jogger. Back in my high school, we have this really cool machine, and it's actually made so it folds programs. So instead of sitting there going through like 500 programs a night, you just take the stack and you just feed them through this machine. It goes ka-chunk, 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 and it can do trifolds and bifolds and quadrifolds, and it's just amazing. I'm gonna stop recording now and see if I can make a video with this. If not, I'll be back later. I look forward to seeing somebody tomorrow. Goodbye.